name is AJ Tracey. I'm from Grove, West London, and I'm a rapper. This city, in my opinion, is the greatest city in the whole world. The most fashion forward, because it's so multicultural. You get like an aspect of every single different type of life, and that kind of plays a part in my music. I kind of draw from different experiences and upbringings to obviously put into my own music. I started making music when I was 6 years old. Like, obviously not very coherently, but like I tried. And then I took it really seriously when I was about 19. I would say when I was 19, I was like, okay, cool, I want to be a rapper. Like, how can I go about doing this? And it really took off for me when I was about 21. So 19 to 21, grafting, 21, started taking off, and then we are here today, so. Okay, so I'm from Grove. The area is, so like I told you, super multicultural. I would say Notting Hill is probably the most multicultural place in Europe, actually, in my opinion. Obviously, Grove consists of loads of different areas, Goulburn Road being one of them, and Goulburn Road has a massive Moroccan community. I was raised in Notting Hill. I went to Holland Park Secondary School, and most of my friends are Moroccan, so that's why I shot the video in Morocco. It just makes sense. If you're from like West London, you understand why. A lot of people ask me why did I shoot in Morocco, but like, if you're from the area, you know why. The song is UK Garage. I thought it would be nice to just bring some garage back. I didn't really care about whether people took to it or not, because I know garage is not for this kind of musical climate, but it's something that I like, so I just thought my debut album, I have to put some garage on there. I was brought up on garage, like, let's do it. And then yeah, it just did really well, so that's just the story behind it. It's just my area and just showing some love for where I'm from. My biggest musical influences, James Brown, LL Cool J, Mobb Deep, even Bob Marley, Vybz Kartel, basically people from every single genre. Like, I couldn't single out a genre and say this is my main influence, you know what I'm saying? I listened to like UK Garage, I got brought up on like old school hip hop, dancehall, obviously I'm from Trinidad, so soca music, everything really. Yeah. Very noisy, for one, but my mom's a legend. She's like my rock, she's like who I aspire to be like. My dad, obviously, yeah, was a rapper and stuff. I think I'm a better rapper than my dad, but like he led the ways, you know what I'm saying? So like obviously I'm grateful for him. But yeah, very musical family. My younger brother's a producer as well. My cousin's an MC as well. So like all of us make music. And yeah, man, I think it's a happy environment. Music makes people happy, so I feel like having that kind of upbringing, I'm quite grateful and quite lucky to have that. To be honest, I just love taking left turns. I like everyone assuming I'm gonna do this, and then I just go and do that. And for me, that's like the most exciting part of my job, because I don't have to do what anyone wants me to do, you know what I'm saying? And I don't just purposely like rebel, I do left turns on purpose. Like, I'll be listening to some country music or country influenced music, and I'm like, okay, cool, let me try my hand at that. And then if someone says like, oh, you shouldn't do that, it just encourages me to do it more, to try and like prove a point, you know what I'm saying? So like some people are saying to me, oh, garage is cool, like people like it, but like it's not really for this kind of climate, you know what I'm saying? But we've been in the charts for like 27 weeks now, so we've done all right. My two biggest career highlights is having a conversation with my mum about buying her a house. My mum's a legend, she's like my rock. I was like, what's a way that I can give my mum back something for what she's given me all these years? Being able to do that, like make my family financially stable, that's like my number one. And then my second is probably the first time I got booked for like a festival, like a big festival. Obviously I could go and show all my family members, I'm gonna be at this massive festival, I'm on like this TV program, and they kind of understood that it's gonna work, so. A big role, I feel like. When I was in school, even though we had to wear a uniform, I was always like, instead of wearing shoes, I was wearing like Air Forces. You know, like little ways to make my uniform look a little bit different from everyone else's. I used to like split the little edges, like cut the seams and stuff to make them like flare. I don't know, man. I've just always been interested in fashion. I feel like it's a good way of expressing yourself. And even if you're wearing the same thing as someone else, the way you wear it is like it's your expression, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, fashion's a big deal to me. Who do I think are the most stylish? Man, I think Skepta's quite stylish. I think A$AP Rocky's quite stylish. I think I'm quite stylish. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, really excited. Really excited. Because I just did Brixton in March. I forgot, I got so much going on in my head. I did Brixton in March, which is like 5,000 give or take. And Ali Pali's obviously double that. We did one night in Brixton, and obviously we're doing 2 at Ali Pali, so the progression is quite big. So I'm really excited, man. It should be fun for everyone who's coming.